A most stubborn fellow was Percival Pate. He drank what he drank, and he ate what he ate. But candies and pastries were all he thought good. Why, his meals were the talk of the whole neighborhood. He scorned meat and vegetables. Such was his ilk that he reached for a soda instead of his milk. He much preferred frosting to wholesome fresh fruit. But don't get it wrong now. Perce was not acting cute. No, Perce's food habits could quickly be traced to his notion that food is eaten only for taste. So he ate what he liked, nothing else. Can you beat it? If it didn't taste sweet, why, Perce didn't eat it. Now, sugar makes energy, of that there's no doubt. But crowding out other foods? Better watch out. Yet, Percival Pate looked healthy enough. He was not pale and thin, and his skin wasn't rough. Still, his temper was bad, something he couldn't keep. And sometimes our Percival just couldn't sleep. One night in particular, Perce had the jitters. He just made a meal of 24 jam fritters. Well, he rolled and he tossed and he tossed and he rolled, and his forehead felt hot and his stomach felt cold. His feet were as clammy as feet in a tomb. Something awful was happening to Percival's room. The walls all revolved at a dizzying pace, and the ceiling went wiggling all over the place. Perce's poor fuddled brain grew numb and then number, but finally he dropped off into a light, fitful slumber. The walls settled down without a collision, when out of the shadows appeared, well, a vision. At least it was like nothing Percival Pate had seen in his lifetime up to that date. It was staring at Percy, and from the set of its jaw, it didn't think much of whatever it saw. Well, sure, Perce felt frightened, but curious, too. He sat up in bed. "Whoever are you?"
"Why, I'm the one thing which could help your condition. Just call me Newt. That's short for nutrition."
"Oh, yeah? You could help me?" said Perce, getting sore. "Then how come I never have seen you before? Why, I never heard of you before all of this dizziness. Nutrition, indeed. Don't give me that business."
Nope, you never heard of me. That much is true. But I'm mighty important to growing boys like you.
How could you be important?" hooted Perce in derision. "I don't think there's any such thing as nutrition."
You don't? Well, abracadabra, kadribble, kadrup. There's a dictionary. Just look me up.
LMNONUT, nutrition. Well, I'll be.
Go on, Percival. What does it say? What is nutrition? Am I here to stay?
Nutrition. All the processes which do include the way one takes in and uses his food. Oh, so what? So you're here on page 693. All of these big words mean nothing to me.
Oh, but they should. They most certainly should. If you want a strong body and health that is good, you're headed for trouble and a puny condition unless you wake up and get wise to nutrition. Why, your food is the fuel that gives you your go. Food makes body repairs and helps you to grow. Now, you take carrots. If growing boys ate them, No, you take the carrots, said Percy. I hate them. Oh, dear, why do I get all of the jerks? If I'm going to help you, I'll have to give you the works. The works? Hey, wait a minute, Percival cried. Don't give me the works, Newt. I'll be on your side. Now, don't get excited. Don't blow up and burst. To give you the works just means start from the first. And I can do that right here where I sit. Just shut your eyes, Percy. This won't hurt a bit. So Percy shut his eyes and got in position, awaiting the works from this fellow nutrition. At first, there was nothing to cause him surprise, and then there was a rippling in front of his eyes. When he opened them up, Newt was nowhere in sight, but a series of pictures filled all the night, and a voice that belonged to no particular being spoke out to tell Percival what he was seeing. Good food tastes good, as you'd think that it might, and good food has value in each healthful bite. Food helps us to grow. Food helps keep us warm. Food replaces cells which have met with some harm. Food gives us energy, supplies power and quickness. Food gives us resistance to tiredness and sickness. Food does all this work with the help every minute of parts known as elements hidden within it. Helps keep us warm. The foods which do that and also give energy have carbohydrate and fat.
I'll give you energy, like the voice said. You will find me in grain and potatoes and bread. And I'm also in sugar or anything sweet. To get carbohydrates, here's what you should eat.
I'm the one called fat, as you can see. These are the foods that have lots of me. Butter and cream, nuts and fat meat. I'll stick to your ribs and give you your heat. Helps us to grow. Some foods are most rich in something called protein, an element which serves as the building blocks for every corpuscle. I'm protein. I build all your tissue and muscle. I build your new cells, and then I turn right about and repair any cells which get old or wear out. You'll find me in good things to eat, such as these: milk, meat, fish and poultry, eggs, and yep, cheese. The foods which protect us from harm and disease contain minerals and vitamins. Let's look at these. Yeah, well, I'm calcium, and I belong in bones and teeth to make them strong. You'll find me in milk and cheese and food made from milk products. Yeah, sure, these are good.
I'm phosphorus. That starts with a P. Sound teeth and bones are my specialty. I'll be happy to help you. Eat these foods and see. Remember, that's phosphorus. Spelled with a P.
When there's plenty of iron in the meals you are fed, your body makes blood cells sturdy and red. Don't go around tired and pale as a sheet. These foods, having iron, are good things to eat.
The vitamins are a numerous brood. They regulate how you use your food. Listen to what they have to say, how each one helps in a different way.
I'm the one called vitamin A, who regulates growth. And by the way, I also help improve your sight, so that your eyes will see well at night. It's not hard to find me if you will look with care. If the foodstuff is yellow, you'll know I am there.
I'm the one called vitamin B. Really, there's a family of me, including riboflavin and thiamine. And these are the foods that I am in. I prevent a disease called beriberi. I give you good nerves, help you grow, and be merry. I also increase a poor appetite. Be seeing you at your table tonight.
Hello, you all. I'm vitamin C. These foods are rich in little old me. I think you'll like me. And anyway, you're going to need me every day. I may prevent sniffles. I banish scurvy. Get acquainted with me. You'll feel real vervy.
Anyone for rickets? I thought not. Not with old vitamin D on the spot. I'll give you strong bones. I'll make you feel fine. I'm found in this bottle and also sunshine. Then the ripples came back, and Percival Pate was back with nutrition, or something he ate. What was all that for, that lecture? Oh, brother, when you give me the works, you sound just like my mother. So food does have all of those things in to spike it. I'll still never eat it, 'cause I just don't like it.
Now, you take your carrots, Newt once more began. Can you see how a carrot fits into the plan? Why, a carrot has minerals, vitamin A, carbohydrates, and other things too, by the way. And if you eat all your carrots and lettuce and so on, you'll keep well and strong and have plenty to grow on. But now, if you don't, your health could be bad. When you don't eat your vegetables, life can be sad.
Okay, you convinced me. I fall in defeat. I'll eat the carrots, but I still don't like meat.
Oh, what a blockhead. You're missing the issue. You've got to have meat, too, to rebuild and grow tissue.
Oh, I have to, have I? And I suppose I've got to have minerals and all of those.
Precisely. Kazammy. And now, what did I say? Oh, yes, you must have some of all these every day. 1, vegetables, leafed and green. 2, eggs or meat that's good and lean. 3, citrus fruits or else tomatoes. 4, well, that's an easy one, potatoes. 5, milk or cheese or good ice cream. 6, margarine, butter, cream. 7, some bread enriched, not plain, or any cereal that's whole grain. But watch out for habits especially bad, like planning your diet according to fad. No one pill or food supplies all that you need. If you want to be healthy, you can't go to seed on something you like the first time you try it. Nope, you've got to eat a variety diet. Well, Percival, what do you say? Do you see any reason for it changing your way? Well, maybe I do, said Percival darkly. It might be the truth, and it might be malarkey. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it, if only to prove that there's just nothing to it. With that, old nutrition just faded away. Perce thought the whole thing was a dream next day. But he stuck by his promise, and for a whole week ate just what Newt told him would keep him at peak. At the end of that time, did things start to improve? Well, Perce couldn't agree, but he couldn't disprove. So he tried it another week, and one after that. And then his pet theories got knocked in a hat. For slowly, but surely, nope, there's no doubt, his muscles felt stronger, his body filled out. He began to feel better, tired less, and grew taller. His bouts with his temper grew fewer and smaller. By this time, his tastes had become educated. When Perce saw the carrots now, he was elated. And as for the neighbors, well, they really buzzed at the difference in Percy that had been and was. Will you look at that boy? It's not hard to conclude that the way to be healthy is to eat the right food.